This thing working? Thank you so much! Thank you all so much for all the love and support on the first video. We made it to 1,000 subscribers! If you're new here, my name is David. I live in LA. I just turned 23 years old. I'm a dental student. And you might have seen me on TikTok doing a little bit of this, or this, and unfortunately, maybe even a little some of this. And now for my new journey, YouTube. And if you haven't seen the most recent video, go check it out. It's right here. It was my first ever video on YouTube, and you guys absolutely killed it with all the love and all the support. We literally only had one dislike. People ask me this question all the time, how I got into dental school. Because this is a question so many people have and not many people have the answer to, and it's not always so easy to get the answer to it. So we're gonna begin with a little bit of story time on how I got into dental school. It was 2016, UCLA, Los Angeles, California. And I just made the decision that I wanted to stick my hands in people's mouths for a living. And I had zero clue where to start, so I did what anybody else would do. Googled it. I had to go shadow a dentist, volunteer, take a bunch of these random classes, and I had to take a test called the DAT. I had no idea what it was, but I'll get to it soon. Before I even apply, and then I have to wait to hear back, it was literally applying to college all over again. I was so stressed and so confused and didn't know what to do. So what was good was that I already started taking all of these classes because I was majoring in psychobiology. Yeah, no one really knows what it is, psychology, biology. So I thought to myself, this could work. Then somehow, from a friend of a friend of a friend, I met my dental school mentor, Nima. Nima was also applying to dental school, but he was a little bit ahead of me by a year or two. So I went to Nima, all my questions and any concerns that I had to try and figure out what my path was gonna be. And I suggest anybody that's doing any type of career path, find yourself a mentor, find yourself someone who's done it before, because they're gonna help you on this crazy journey. And whether some people tell you yes, some people tell you no, there is somebody out there who's willing to go out of their way and help you. So, classes, check. But now, on to the next hardest part. Finding a dentist to shadow. And whenever you have no clue where to start looking for a dentist, you do what anybody else would do. No, not Google it, Yelp. So for those of you who don't know what shadowing is, it's pretty much when you go into a dental office and kind of just observe and watch what a dentist does on a day-to-day basis. So you can see if it's something that's right for you. And you need this many hours at least to apply to dental schools. I yelped the word dentist and messaged 100 dentists that were near me. A lot didn't even respond, but a few did. And luckily, I had a place to go and begin my shadowing experience. Some of the other things I did was enrolling in a program called BDP, which was known as Basic Dental Principles. It's where dental students at UCLA's dental school taught us all about flossing, brushing, oral care, all these different things, kind of like what I talk about on my videos. And it was really cool to connect with them. And in the second part of the course, we actually got to use our very first drills on plastic teeth, which is what people in dental school actually do for the first 2 years. So this was really cool to kind of get a feel for it and see if I really like it. Another thing that I feel really set me apart was having a big role in my friend's club that went out to different elementary schools and taught children about the importance of oral hygiene. One thing I really love to do is teach, and I love working with kids. So both those things together was perfect for me, and I enjoyed it so much. I feel like that really showed all the schools the passion that I had for dentistry. And one more thing, I found a dental clinic that was near to my home that was serving underprivileged people in a community nearby. It's so fulfilling to work with people that don't have access to care. It's one of the best feelings in the world to know and feel like you're making a true difference. So I had the classes in check, volunteering in check, shadowing in check, but what was left was the DAT. The DAT is the dental admissions test. And even though I was freaking out about it, it really wasn't as bad as a lot of people made it out to be. So I studied for 2 months, every day, took it like a job, 8 to 5, hour break for lunch. Because I literally always got hungry. Back to the story. I studied every day during one of my breaks, and I ended up scoring a 22 out of 30, where the average is 17, and any score above 20 keeps you pretty competitive to get into a school. Finally, after all of this hard work, I ended up applying, and I applied to a bunch of schools all over the US. At first, I was kind of bummed out at all the rejections I was receiving. Rejection from here, rejection from there, left and right. It wasn't always the best feeling. but it ended up being the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
What did you just do?
I just got accepted in dental school! I ended up at the Hermann Osterhaus School of Dentistry at USC. This was close to my home, close to my friends, close to my family, and attend one of the best dental schools in the country. Even though it's costing me about $600K, but we can get into that conversation a different time. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications because we are coming every single Thursday with a new video, I hope. And don't forget to smile. I literally always get hungry. This is a really good apple. No, this is a great apple.